Welcome students. Last video we saw exercise number 2.2. Now today we are going to learn about exercise number 2.3. Exercise number 2.3. Let's see the first problem. Which of the following will not represent zero? Okay, which of the following will not represent zero? We have to find which expressions will not represent zero. Okay, first we take the first subdivision. That is 1 plus 0. We have to add these two numbers. 1 plus 0 means 0 plus 1 is, the answer is 1, not 0. So, it does not represent 0. So, the answer is, 1 is not represent 0. Okay, it does not represent 0 because the answer is 1, not 0. Next, let we take the D subdivision. 10 minus 10 divided by 2. 10 minus 10 divided by 0. Okay, these are same numbers. 10. 10 minus 10 is, the answer is 0. 0 divided by 2. Okay, 0 divided by anything means except 0. That is called 0. The answer is 0. 0 divided by anything means the answer 0. So, it represents 0. Answer is, it represents 0. Represent 0. Okay, next let's see the second sum. If the product of two whole numbers is 0. If the product of two whole number is 0, can we say that 1 or both of them will be 0? Both of them will be 0. Justify through example. Through examples. Okay, what is the given in this sum? The given is statement. What is that? That is, if the product of two whole numbers is 0. Okay, this is a statement. What do you find? We have to justify the statement through example. Let's see the answer. So, we will make some cases in order to make justification. Let me take the first cases. Case number 1. If we multiply any numbers with 0, then the product will be 0. Okay. If we multiply any numbers with 0, then the product will be 0. If we multiply any numbers with 0, then the product must be 0. Okay, let's take an example. 2 into 0. Okay. Anything multiply 0 means the answer will be 0. So 2 into 0 is 0. Next, let me take the another example. 5 into 0. What is the answer? 0 into 5 means the answer is 0. Next, let me take 9 into 0. The answer also 0. 0 into anything, 0. Case 1 is satisfied. Next, let me take the case 2. Case 2 is, if both numbers are 0, then the product will be 0. Let me see. Case 2. If both numbers if two numbers are 0, then the product will be 0. Okay, if we multiply 2 0, the answer will be 0. Let's take an example. 0 into 0. Okay, 0 into 0 means the answer is 0. So, 2 cases satisfied. Next, let's see the fourth sum. Find using distributive property. We have to use this property. Distributive property. Let's take the B subdivision. That is 5437 into 1001. Okay, this is the B subdivision. We have to find the answer. 5437 into 1001. We have to split we have to split 1001 into 1000 plus 1. Okay, we can write 1001 equal to 1000 plus 1. You have to write in bracket 1001 equal to 1000 plus 1. Okay, next we have to apply the distributive property. What is the formula of distributive property? A into B plus C equal to A into B plus A into C. Next, we have to substitute this value. Here, A is 5437. B is 1000 and C is 1. Okay. So we have to apply the value in the formula. So here A is 5437 into B is 1000 plus what is the value of C? C value is 1. So the answer is 1. Next, A into B. A is 5437 into B is 1000. Like that, A is 5437 into C is 1. Next, we have to multiply 5437 into 1000. We get 54,37,000 plus 1 into 5437 is 5437. Next we have to add these two numbers. At last we get 54,42,437. Therefore 5437 into 1000 plus 1 is 54,42,437. This is the answer. Take D subdivision. That is 4275 into 125. 4275 into 125. We have to split 125 as 100 plus 20 plus 5. Okay. So we have to write in a bracket. We can write 125 equal to 100 plus 20 plus 5. That is 125. Next we have to use distributive property. Okay, by using distributive properties of multiplication over additions, we get A into B plus C plus D, because it has 3 numbers, so we have to use D, equal to A into B plus A into C plus A into D. Here A is common. Okay. Then what is the value of A? A is 4275. 4275. What is the value of B? B is 100. Next, C is 20. And what is the value of D? D is 5. Next, A is 4275 into B is 100 plus C is 20 plus D is 5 equal to A into B. A is 4275 into B is 100 plus A into C, that is 4275 into C is 20 plus A into D, that is 4275 into 5. We have to multiply 4275 into 100. We get 4,27,500. Then we have to multiply 4275 into 20. We get 85,500 plus 4275 into 5. The answer is 21,375. At last we have to add these three numbers. We get 5,34,375. This is the answer. So therefore 4,275 into 100 plus 20 plus 5 equal to 5,34,375. This is the answer. See the homework. Today's homework is, which of the following will not represent 0? Okay, we have to find which cannot be represent 0. Okay, this is first sum model. Then fourth sum, find using distributive property. We have to use this three subdivision using distributive property. In first sum, we have to split 100 into 100 plus 1. Here second sum is we have to split 25 as 20 plus 5. Then third sum is D subdivisions. Either we can split 504 as 500 plus 4, or we can split 35 as 30 plus 5. Okay, thank you students.